Okay, so now to our window, the gymnasium window, we're going to make the top part of it. We know that our measurements for that part are 170.5 centimeters. So we're going to draw an arc with the two-point arc system. I'm going to draw an arc right there. Take a two-point arc, click here and click there, and we go 170.5 centimeters, and that's our dome. Okay, we're gonna have to make a couple of guidelines, a few guidelines. So we're gonna get a guideline that goes through the center. We're gonna go from here, and that's the center. So we have that guideline right there. Okay, now I want to divide this part, this arc that we've divided it in two, I want to divide it in two again, so that would give me 4 parts. So the way I do that is I place myself here at the origin, and with the guidelines I find the center. Which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So where would it be at 3, right? 1, 2, 2, 3. That's our center. So I do the same here. 1, 2, 3. That's our center. So we have 4 equal parts. Now, if I want to divide this part in two, I have 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. So it would be at the center of this side. So I go from there. Well, from here to there, and I have that guideline. From here to there, I already have this one, and there. So now I divided it in 8 equal parts. 8 equal parts. Okay, now I need, these lines are going to just be extended, these ones, these divisions, to make the arcs in here, the decorative arcs. So I'm going to make a guideline. I'm going to make these into guidelines, so I'll know where the arcs go. So I'm making these into guidelines again. I know that's a lot of guidelines, but you just have to keep track of them. So you'll know which ones you are going to be using. Okay, so I have this first arc, right? That's going to go from here to this one. So the width of this arc is going to be the same as this one, as that trim. So I take the 2-point arc, place myself there, and I place myself here. Now, how high do I go? Well, there's different ways that we can do this. One is using math, which would be very exact. So we know that this trim here, this one right here, is 7 centimeters, and this arc is 170.5. So I would go 170.5 minus 7. So if you have a calculator, you take 170.5 minus 7, and that's 163.5. So I click there and I type 163.5. Oh, yeah, I forgot centimeters. So let's do it again. 163.5 centimeters, and that's it. Okay, so now the next one is going to go from here to there. And what's the height that I'm going to use? Well, again, we know that the width, the internal width of that of each panel is 37 centimeters, correct? Let's double check. It's 37. So again, so we have 163 minus 37, and that's going to be 126.5. Let's see if that is correct. That would be our second one. Then our third one would be from here to here. And what's the dimension of that? That is 2.2 centimeters. So that would be minus 2.2 centimeters. And that would be 124.3 centimeters. Okay, do you see? Sorry. Okay, and then again, from here to here. So that's going to be 124.3 minus 37. So that's going to be equal to 87.3 centimeters. And that one then the next one is going to be from here to there, and that's going to be 87 minus 2.2, and that's going to be 85.1 centimeters. .1 centimeters. Oops. Sorry. I keep forgetting that I am in the meters template. Okay, so it's 85.1 centimeters. There we go. Okay, and then minus 37 again. 48.1. So this is going to be 48.1 centimeters. And then minus 2.2 equals 45.9 centimeters. And it's going to be 45.9 centimeters. So now I have all of them that correspond the way they should. Now we need a few more guidelines. Okay, so now we're going to make these lines here, right? These divisions. Okay, but these are 2.2 centimeters thick. So we have the center. So that means that if here I need a 2.2 trim, I need to make a guideline that's 1.1 in this direction and 1.1 in this other direction. So I'm going to take my guideline tool and I'm going to make one 1.1 centimeters one side and 1.1 centimeters the other side. I do that on each one of these. .1 centimeters on each side. .1 centimeters. 1.1 centimeters. And 1.1 centimeters. Uh-oh. Looks like it didn't work. Let's try it again. 1.1 centimeters. There we go. Okay, so now I have all the guidelines for the lines that I need to do. So these are going to be divided in 8 parts. These ones in 8 parts as well. So 8 parts, 4 parts, and just one division. So here we're not gonna use any lines here for this center one, according to the picture that we have of the window. So we're going to make this line, this line, this line, this line, and that's it. So then we make this line, oops, the outer one. There we go. That one to the end, to the intersection, to the other intersection, and this one I go here too. Now remember, this isn't all about skill. This is more about patience and paying attention to what you're doing, because it's very easy to make a mistake and then everything goes wrong. So you have to have patience and pay attention. So here we're going to have, look, all here going to be 1, 2, 3 divisions, 1, 2, 3 divisions, but here's only going to be 1 because we didn't make those lines, and here none. We're not making any of those lines. Okay, so here for these lines I just make them here and here, right? I don't make this inner one. Okay, so I make that line and that line. And for this one, that one, and I also need to make this line. Right? So take my pencil. Draw from there to here, from there to there, 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 and there. And guys, we're almost done. Well, half of it at least. Okay, so here I'm gonna make just these 2 lines. I'm going to skip these other ones, right? That's according to our plan. is interesting if you like geometry. How these lines intersect. If this is correctly measured. A lot of these lines intersect. Yep. Right there. So right there. And this one I need to make center of it. So I'll go from here to right there. Yep. I was trying to use a mouse, guys, but it looks like the mouse doesn't. It's easier with the trackpad for me. I might just be more used to the trackpad. The reason why I zoom out and zoom back in is so I won't use the panning tool. Just lazy in getting the panning tool. It's easier for me to just zoom in and zoom out. Okay, how many lines to go? We have this more line, this line, and we are done. And this is just a 2-panel line. Okay, here I need to get the pen tool. The pan tool, I'm sorry. Call it the pen tool. Pen tool, so I get it from here to here. Here. To there. From there. To there. Okay. Let's see what we have. Okay, so that's what we have right now. That is what we have right now. And if we delete the guidelines, that's what it looks like. Beautiful, guys.